How's it going, guys? And welcome back to TheBlueShifting, and welcome back to the Uncivilized Run. This is where we're going to be really starting it, because we've been able to get off Taris, which is essentially like the big prologue and tutorial planet. And now we are here at a Jedi temple on Dantooine, that planet that once held a rebel base at one point. So yeah, we're going to just wander around here and introduce ourselves to the Jedi Council, and that's where Killy the Bid's journey is really going to begin, because, well, they're going to think there's a lot more to Killy the Bid than just, you know, a smuggler who just happened to be at the right place at the right time. But we know the truth, that the Force is just a bunch of hoity-toity little lies and parlor tricks. But no, we need nothing like a good blaster on your side.
Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side, kid.
Greetings, citizens. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Go ahead. I represent a human citizen of Dantooine by the name of Rundil of Sulem. His ranch has had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for the many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by these raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have heard of her? Her name is Sasha. Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. That's too bad. I shall have to continue my search. Are the problems with Mandalorians common on Dantooine? I understand that they are, though I know little history behind the conflict. Some native of this planet could tell you more. Isn't this something the local authorities should handle? Dantooine is little in the way of local authorities, sentient. I asked the Jedi of the Enclave to intervene, but they have far more pressing concerns to attend to. As is often the way of this planet, if a citizen wishes to accomplish something, they must seek to do it themselves. Is there anything of interest on Dantooine you can tell me about? There's no large urban center on Dantooine, if that is what interests you. I find the variety of number of natural habitats to be more intriguing, however. If you get the chance, I would urge you to explore the planet's ranges in more detail. They are quite beautiful. I'll keep my eye out for your girl. I would appreciate that, sentient. Like, he didn't even call me human, he's like, you're like intelligent person, sentient. Sounds like that might be the next, like a potential political correct word. Hello, fellow sentients. How are you today? How about Desra? Welcome to the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine. I do not believe we know each other. My name is Desra Lurjata. You may call me Desra. I have not heard of any new apprentices being accepted for training recently. What brings you to this place, if I may ask? I came here with Bastila. Ah, yes, of course, I should have known. I've only heard a little of how she escaped the destruction of Taris. Tell me, did she save you from the planet as well? Get your story straight, I'm the one who saved her. Oh, I see. Well, I meant no offense, of course. In any case, it is good to have her back in Dantooine again. We were afraid Malak had captured her. I hope you enjoy your time here in Dantooine. May the Force be with you. Yeah. Just assuming that the Jedi saved everyone, you know. Why would they ever think that? The music suddenly went away. That was really weird.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
Back off. I'm no Padawan. I'm Killy the Bid. I just came here with Bastila.
Bastila? I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young, though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
And that's why I will never feel happy here. I'm telling you the truth. By the way, battle meditation, in case you didn't know, battle meditation is like the lore reason why the rebels won Endor. Because like, it's a question some Star Wars fans have always had. It's like, why would the rebels, who were clearly outnumbered and outgunned in Return of the Jedi, like why were they able to defeat like the Star Destroyers? There were like a fleet of Star Destroyers that outnumbered them like 2-1. Star Destroyers are already insanely powerful, and like while the rebels had some strong ships, the best ship got blown away by the Death Star, including several others that were also probably really, really strong. The Star Destroyers were all around them, and then the Super Star Destroyer was there. Like, it was practically an unkillable machine, but it got taken out by a perfect suicide run by one ship that happened to hit right into the control center when the shields just happened to drop for just a little bit, and it crashed into the Death Star. And the fact that like eventually like everything was in chaos, the Empire's forces fled, and the rebels just immediately just gained some massive ground over the next several months, and the Empire lost like engagement after engagement after engagement, and rebellions just started popping up everywhere all of a sudden. It was insanity. Well, a big reason for that. Now, obviously, this isn't canon per se. Sorry, microphone. I'm sure it'll be canon if it hasn't been technically canoned yet, because in a lot of the stories that was talked about, specifically the Thrawn series by what's R.A. Salvador, who's honestly, his Star Wars books are my favorite of the expanded universe ones. But they have General Thrawn, which has been like a character who has been canonized just because he's such a good character. So in those books, they talked about how the Emperor oversaw a lot of the interminglings of the Empire via battle meditation. He kept himself kind of in psychic or force-bound contact with a lot of his leaders and the leadership and structure of the Empire. So he was generally aware of like the overall state of things in the Empire. He was able to make predictions using the Force. So like his troop movements tended to be like one step ahead of things. Like, yeah, obviously they could be taken advantage of, but the rebels were almost always like on the brink of discovery and defeat every time, because they just seemed to get information and be so much more coordinated, and they were, and it was actively being used, the battle meditation in the Battle of Endor. So then when the Emperor suddenly died, and that connection and that Force like projection of like confidence and coordination suddenly vanished, it led to a kind of a cascading effect, and that's why they failed. Anyway, so sorry for like the nerd lore there, but that's really what the story kind of alludes to. Anyway, I'm telling you the truth. I'm no Jedi.
Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
Yeah, you guys all sound like a bunch of brainwashed, like, kind of creeps. Like, from the outside, like, visiting a Jedi temple must be really weird. Hey, Carthy. I don't care.
Ah. So you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
So you draw me into your little trap. No, So, isn't the Jedi Council on Coruscant?
Yes, the High Council of the Jedi Order is on Coruscant, but we are the council in charge of the training facility here on Dantooine.
Well, I've got some questions for all of you.
Indeed, I am sure that you do. I assure you that we will have answers for you.
Why am I a special case? Like, you guys are talking about me as if, like, you've already got in mind exactly what I'm going to do here.
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
No. I don't want that. Strong in the Force?
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this man, and I've already related to you the events that took place on Taris.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
Well, I don't intend to learn the ways of the Jedi. You haven't asked me yet if that's what I want. So try my best. Now, of course, great Jedi, I will learn your ways and follow the light, because that's apparently what you all want to hear. Cult.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
Alright, bye-bye. Oh no, not again. ever since I got started this mission, I just can't get some sleep. Maybe I need to get like a sleep apnea machine.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Star Forge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
By the way, Malak is a freaking...
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
Gotta say, every time I see him, I forget, but Malak is a freaking unit. He must be like 7 feet tall or something. Had a rough night.
Well, I can't say I blame you. I haven't exactly been sleeping well myself. Here, I thought things would get better once we escaped Taris.
Did she say anything else?
No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Let's go.
You got it.
All right, so I want to take you and you. Oh, we can level you up. Let's do that. No, not auto. I want to have a hand in this.
Yes?
Mission seems rather distant. Maybe we should talk to her. Hey, Mission.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Taris. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
That sucks, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time. Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malak, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Taris, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malak or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Yeah, Killy the Bid might be, you know, kind of a run and gun it for himself, but destroying a planet, pretty low. It's pretty disgusting. Alright, let us go to the Jedi. Me running around with Carth's blaster. I do love the music here, though. It's very, very calming. Like, for the setting, the music is perfect. It fits so well. Hello, everyone.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Wait, how would Bastila know we shared the dream?
She says she has felt your presence within the dream. The presence she has felt within you ever since...
Master Vandar.
Ever since Taris. It is not unknown for this to happen between two people strong in the Force. Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
I'm having visions now.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other.
Ugh.
This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us. Together.
What are you talking about? Because I'm not saying I'm joined with her. Cause
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
I'm not really. I'll try my best, I guess.
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
So Jedi are turning to the dark side. So you guys, you have this whole philosophy and it doesn't really matter?
The lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of, once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted, and perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
I don't know if I want to do this. It sounds kind of dangerous and like I'm not getting paid.
You have a strong affinity with the Force. With such power comes great responsibility and danger. You may wish to deny what you are, but the Council cannot turn a blind eye.
Neither will Darth Malak. Your strength is a threat to him. In time he will learn of you, and the Sith will hunt you down. It is inevitable. Defeating the Sith is the only way to save yourself.
Seems I have no choice.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
Well, I surrender myself to the will of the Council.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the test.
I'm just a freaking smuggler.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will
I fight
teach
with
you to
guns.
channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must
I look like I'm cross-eyed, reading
the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order.
See what little parlor tricks can do?
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
I want to ask some questions, Master Zar. Questions about Revan and Malak.
Few mention those names around here anymore. but I suppose it is just as dangerous to deny they were ever part of the Order. When I was still on Coruscant, Revan and Malak often came to me for additional training. In particular, Revan's hunger to learn seemed insatiable. I should have recognized this as a warning sign, but I perceived the young Padawan's lust for knowledge as simple exuberance and eagerness. Revan was my most promising pupil, one I felt sure would someday become a champion of the Jedi Order.
What happened?
The Jedi Order moved too slowly for Revan and Malak. We were too cautious in their eyes. They always sought to learn far quicker than their masters felt was prudent. It is one thing to understand a lesson, but to truly comprehend it takes a wisdom that only comes with time. Several years ago, when the Mandalorian threat first arose, Revan and Malak were eager to journey to the Outer Rim to defeat the enemy of the Republic. But the Council felt it best if we moved with care and caution. The true threat, the Council feared, had not yet revealed itself. But Revan would not be dissuaded. Charismatic and powerful, it was inevitable many of the Order would flock to Revan's seemingly noble cause. Malak was the first to join his closest friend. Others soon followed, many of our youngest and brightest, intent on saving the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat.
So what happened to this noble mission?
They were foolish to disregard the Council's wishes. I do not know what happened to Revan, Malak, and their followers on the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim, but something corrupted them. Their ideals became twisted, their spirits were tainted, and they fell to the dark side. There is a lesson in this, a lesson you would do well to take to heart. The dark side can corrupt even the most noble of Jedi.
I'll heed this lesson, Master Zar.
You have learned much, yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training, know that you can find me here.
I got dark side points for that? How? Why? Oh, maybe because I was lying to the Council. Alright, so who am I supposed to chat with now? Oh, okay, dang it, I skipped too much. Okay, so now he's giving me the test. I thought he was going to repeat it, like I thought it was going to force me to look at it. Okay, there is no emotion, there is peace.
There is no ignorance.
There is knowledge.
There is no passion.
There is serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is harmony.
There is no death.
There is the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice.
Boom!
It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Now, here's one of my favorite things in these games. It's like essentially, if you played a Fallout game, specifically like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, you know that there's like a quiz, the GOAT or something that helps you decide, kind of like it's like a personality quiz that kind of gives suggestions on how to build your character, and that actually started in this game. And so we're going to be going with Master Dorak through this game's version of that, and we're going to be answering it as not myself, but as Killy the Bid.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
Now, in canon, it has now been like kind of solidified, because it used to be like, oh, you could just build it with a crystal that you want. Sometimes there were lore crystals that people could only get their hands on through certain means, and it's kind of fused together. So now it seems that the kyber crystals in canon are a reflection of the person. So it's like you get a crystal, and the crystal colors to match you, and then a red crystal is a corrupted crystal. So, like, the idea now that's canon would be that as I made this lightsaber, the kyber crystal would become focused in the color based on who I am when I like construct the lightsaber itself. It's about more kind of like symbolic and like bond wise, and more about like how you channel the force through the crystal. But we're going to be going through this older style. So what colors are there?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
I want to be a Jedi Sentinel.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions,
let's see what we get.
Your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Well, I would probably not want to antagonize a local like crime boss right away, but I could probably get a reward if I help her, so I'd probably help them flee.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Attack him again, find out why he turned to the dark side, try to turn him, or see if there's a weakness to his technique. Yeah, absolutely. I gotta look for that blind spot.
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
This is right up my alley. Try to pick the lock.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
So it's kind of what I was doing on Taris, where I had infiltrated the planet and was causing unrest by my being down there. So hunt them down, lure them to a trap, or coordinate with the planetary government to identify the infiltrators. I think Killy the Bid would lure them to a trap. You know, find something that they would want and like set it out for them and expect them to come in.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Sentinel.
Yeah, he is.
Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
And just like in the other BioWare and Bethesda games that I've been citing, you ultimately get to choose what you want. But it gives you a recommendation, and for Killy the Bid, we're definitely going to be taking the path of the Sentinel, in theory.
Here is a yellow crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you in how to construct it.
Alright, everybody. Now, I level 9, and I'm hitting Sentinel now. So, now we have new access to skills. You'll see that things are going to be changing. So, Treat Injury is now a class skill. So now instead of costing 2 points, it'll cost only 1. Persuade is still 1 point. Repair costs 2. Security still costs 1. Awareness 1. Stealth 1. Demolitions 1. Computer use still 2. But as you can see, I've got a much better spread now. So, interestingly here, I'm actually going to do this, where I'm going to put... Oh, I only get 2 points? Fetch, I thought I'd get more than that. That's annoying. Well, I'm going to keep Persuade ticking up as high as I can, and I'm going to try and balance between Treat Injury and Security, but losing all those points is going to be obnoxious. But in all fairness, having just Security up pretty high will be pretty good, and Treat Injury is a must, and Persuade, I'm the only character that can use Persuade, and so it makes the most sense to make sure it's up there. Alright, now Feats. Now I get Lightsaber, Jedi Defense, Force Immunity to Fear, which is really useful. Jedi Sense, Force Sensitivity. Now we'll look at all those real quick. Where are they? So, Force Sensitive, rare occasions, you can, it gives you information. So eventually, so you get an initial start of 40 force points, and you also can get insight. There are some times that are key trigger moments where I'll get like a sense of like danger ahead. Jedi Sense, develops the Force, if you get +2 to defense, and it's always active. So you just constantly have +2 to your armor. Then I get immunity to fear from the Jedi Sentinel, so it makes it so I am immune to force powers that would make me fear, which is pretty handy. It's much more handy for the enemy, but it's great for me. Jedi Defense, it kind of makes it so that you can deflect blaster bolts with your wielding a lightsaber. Won't really matter to us. And then we have lightsaber skill. I think that's all the new feats we got that came with this. So, based on that, ooh, do I want to get improved sniper shot? I kind of do. Toughness is also looking pretty good just because it gives me extra health, but I think I want to get improved sniper shot. Because remember, sniper shot, like, if it hits well, it'll stun them, which will let me get, like, sneak attacks much more easily. I also might want to get implants eventually, because those can be really, really useful. Yeah, I don't think I need to worry about armor, because I have a pretty solid light armor right now. If I find a medium armor that doesn't take too much of my dexterity bonus, I might grab it. But for now, let's move our way up to sniper shot. Now, powers. Look at all these force powers. Alright, we're done. No. Cancel. Oh, I have to pick one? Dang it. Alright, so I'll have to pick powers I'm never going to use. So I'm going to pick absolute garbage ones. Okay. Throw lightsaber, because I'll never be wielding my lightsaber. I was hoping I could just skip it, because like you can skip skills and like just have your points hanging up, but it won't let me skip them. So I'm going to get force points, but I'm never going to use them. But yeah, look at my armor class now, 28. And then everyone else also gets to level up.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
There we go. Get out of the way, mission. I have to put on a big show for these guys. Tinker, 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 tinker. Nope, no crystal. No other power-ups. Assemble. Look at that! I got a lightsaber. You happy with me?
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
Should I know anything else about them?
Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
That is going to be the potential biggest problem for me, but I still think I'll be okay. I'm ready.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kath hounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers, a threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
What's causing this corruption?
The Kath hounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
And you know more than you're telling me.
But remember this, my young apprentice.
I actually skipped his dialogue,
Jedi
sorry.
acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
Sure thing, Master. Now, excuse me while I duck out of here. Alright, mission. I want you to take this lightsaber. I want you to throw it away. Okay? Nope, not that. Bye-bye. Grab my guns. Bendax blaster and Carth blaster. There we go. Much better. Now we're ready to go and complete this mission for the Jedi. I'm going to explore around a little bit, see if there's anything else to pick up, but we're going to be heading out into the wilds soon to be able to kind of take care of everything. But there's a lot of other little missions we're going to get on the side, so I'm going to just go talk to everybody while I can. You could look and see it was not clear to you. Dabble time to time yourself, care for a game. Not right now. I think I'm going to be able to buy some cards. And so I'll try and spruce up my deck a bit, and then we'll flame. Nice, that's useful. Med pack.
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council, not some servant. Please leave, or I shall be forced to tell the council of your rude behavior.
Cool. You're awesome, dude. Maybe that guy sold Pazak cards. Like, so maybe I could buy cards off him and then play a game. I'm pretty sure someone sells the cards here. Do you have any cards to sell? Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, let's play. Let's have a wager. Not that much. With my track record, let's not get hasty here. Let's go for 70. Now, fetch. Oh no. What am I doing with my life? I must be the worst. I'm the worst. I swear I used to be better. I'm gonna lose all my money if I keep playing Pazak with people. Gosh darn it.
Greetings, apprentice. Though I understand you shall not have that lowly title much longer. Master Jar tells me that your progress has been remarkable. Soon he feels you will attain the rank of Padawan. Then you will truly be a full-fledged Jedi. How are you enjoying your training?
I'm looking to alter my lightsaber. I heard about some caves. Yeah, it's difficult but worthwhile.
With power
Becoming
comes
a magician.
responsibility. And only by learning discipline and sacrifice can we truly learn to master our potential. I wish you luck in your training, apprentice. There is much you must yet learn. May the Force be with you. Sure, crazy lady. Alright, so that's the way out. But I feel like there's still more people I can talk to before I actually head out of here. You must be the one I've been hearing about, the new recruit, if I were. Killy the Bid, I think they said. Another fresh-faced apprentice ready to leap into Jedi training with both feet. Well, best of luck to you is all I can say to that. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Kratos Yurkol, proprietor of the general store here on Dantooine. Not much to look at now, I'll admit, but I'm on the ground floor. I mean, look at the planet. Majestic fields, rolling plains, wide open terra firma, elbow room. That's what people want. Once word gets out, we'll have settlers and tourists from Galactic Core just dying to come here. And guess who will be waiting for them? Not that blasted Circa Corp, that's for sure. Not this time, no sir. This time it'll be Kratos Yurkol who makes the big bucks, but listen to me. You didn't come here to listen to my ramblings of the evils of Circa Corp, I'll bet. What can I do for you? What do you have against Circa Corp? Don't get me started on Circa Corp. They got a monopoly on half the galaxy already. They do everything they can to keep anyone else from getting a foothold in their territory. Exhorting, bribing officials, government diplomats. Not to mention driving up prices on essentials like food and water in distant colonies. I've heard stories of them letting people starve to death because they couldn't afford to pay their jacked up prices. And since they've thrown themselves in with the Sith, things have only gotten worse. You mean Circa Corp's allied with the Sith? The Sith will take up an expensive war with the Republic. They need supplies, equipment, and resources. There's lots of opportunities for a company with no morals, like Circa Corp. It makes some major profit. Malik was giving them exclusive trading rights whenever the Sith have control. It's bad enough they're helping finance the Sith war effort, but I've heard rumors of even worse stuff. Slaving, pillaging planets of their resources, genocide of indigenous species. The Sith and Circa Corp seem like a perfect match to me. Listen to me go on. You didn't come here to listen to my ramblings of the evils of Circa Corp, I bet. What can I do for you? Let's see what you got for sale. I'm sure you'll find anything in my inventory of the highest quality. I've got a few special items you won't find anywhere else. Jurgen Kalta's assault rifle. I mean, pretty good, but I don't use that. A breathing mask makes you immune to poison. Infiltrated gloves, that could be nice. He's got some good stuff, but they're freaking expensive. Look at that, strength +2, all saves +2, but it's like so much money. And he's got more Pazak cards. I think I've got plenty of those though. And what are you? I greet you, Apprentice Jedi. Master Star has informed me that your training is progressing most rapidly. I'm honored to have such a promising pupil in my shop. How may I serve you? Let me see what you've got.
Alright, so he's got droid stuff. Okay. We're pretty good. T3, we might want to upgrade eventually, but he's doing okay as it is. Alright, time for us to head outside then. Let's go and prove that these Jedi, we don't need their stinky, mamby-pamby force powers. Oh.
The council has decreed you may come and go.
Thank you, droid. Alright. Oh, Mission seems rather distant, but you should talk to her. Hey, Mission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Do you want to talk about your brother?
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
So why do you hate her so much?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Taris, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker. It wasn't long before the two of them were dating. Lena was used to dating rich Tarisian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
Did Lena dump him?
I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
So what happened?
After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Taris. He and Lena were going to try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
Dang. How is this Lena's fault?
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taris, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, never mind.
Okay, have it your way.
Alright, so we gotta go find Griff sometime. That's gonna be fun. Hello, Nemo.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with?
I've been given a task by the council.
Indeed. What is it you would like from me?
Do you know of the Tainted Grove?
The council has told you nothing of the grove?
I know it's tainted by the dark side.
Do not be so quick to judge circumstances about which you are ignorant. Not everything may be as transparent as you would believe. The grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Cathhounds. They may be agitated by the power in the grove. Is there something else I can help you with?
I like his voice. He's got a good voice. I must be going.
I hope your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
Alright, Gar.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
I'm merely an apprentice, not a Jedi. Oh, yes, they're waiting for you now. Merely an apprentice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. Does the Council require our presence?
I don't know anything. Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance?
Who are you?
My name is Gar. Me and my fine wife, Rilke, here.
A pleasure.
Live on one of the northern farms. But the Cathhounds and the Mandalorian problem has been getting really bad of late, and we're here to ask the Jedi Council to help.
Mandalorian's here.
Ever since the Republic beat them years ago, little groups have been roaming all over the place. With the Sith invasion, the Republic doesn't have the manpower to hunt them down. The Jedi are even worse off because Malak has been hunting them specifically. They're worried that he might even be supporting these raiders, so don't want to face them directly. That puts us in a kind of hard situation. Is there anything else I can help you with?
You mentioned Kath hounds, too.
Recently, the Kath hounds have been acting much more aggressively. They've even attacked some of the settlers. Those Mandalorian raiders have been milking the outlying farms dry, too. I hear John got hit really bad. Too bad about his daughter. I'm not sure exactly what the council will do about it, but we need some help with this. I only hope they'll listen to me. Is there anything else you require?
I'll get going.
Farewell, then. May the Force be with you. Is that how it goes? Yes. May the Force be with you.
Alright, Gar. Let's see what we can do for you.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors. Ha!
I'm being inundated by everyone.
Safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
What are you talking about?
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
They killed her?
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
Maybe you can make it worth my while.
I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Yes, sir, I will. You've got it. I am hired. Alright, now here is one of the most interesting NPCs of this game. Actually, let's save her for last. This guy first. Greetings, fellow sentient. Notice you are not heavily armed, at least not heavily unarmed enough. Please allow me to self-introduce myself. I am Adam, a simple merchant with a much noble purpose. Noble, are you? Yes, noble it is. The settlers and noble humans of Dantooine have been plagued by Kath hounds, raiders, and other fearsome troubles of late. It is much, much too sad to see these things happen to such a place as this. Therefore, I have made this mission to be. You're trying to sell me something, are you? To overcome the troubles, they must be able to defend themselves. Therefore, I shall offer the highest quality of weapons at the lowest low prices for them. I'm here, offering you much in the way of weaponry at low prices. How can any sentient pass up such a bargain? They cannot. Weaponry it is, and the weaponry I have. What is it you would like from me this fine day? Let me see what you're selling. Alright, so he's actually got some insane good stuff. Like, Chinagar wore our suit. Pretty good. It wouldn't be as good what I'm wearing right now, though. Cassis Fett's battle armor. This is probably one of the best heavy armors in the game. This gives you some solid defenses. It's upgradable. Base defense of 10. It pretty much goes perfectly with someone with no dexterity. This is pretty good, but again, it's kind of medium. He's got a lot of the heavier side of stuff, and then a bunch of grenades and such. Now, we're going to end with Elise here. The most, well, let's just say this is one of the most interesting people on the planet.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see?
Your companion?
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if could he have been kidnapped?
Feels like everyone else has been on this planet. It is possible.
Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Kath hounds. But no, Kath hounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Does someone want to bypass the lock?
No. The door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering.
Could it have been opened from the inside?
Well, yes, it could have. But he had no reason to run away. His programming...
A droid.
Well, yes. He is a droid. But he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
You're alone with this droid.
He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound. Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me.
If I happen to see him, I'll send him back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
That gets very interesting in the near future, but that is probably all we're going to be doing for today. Oh, well, hang on. Maybe not. Turns out the Cathhounds have something else in mind. Here they come! See? And then I stun him, and then I get sneak attacks on him. Oh, so good.
That hurt, I bet.
Okay. Alright. And with that, we will end for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I know there's a lot of like watching and listening to dialogue, but this is a very lore-heavy episode. But we are officially a Jedi apprentice. But Killy the Bid doesn't care about that. He's just gonna run around rooting and tooting with his blasters, and his friend Wookiee and his friend Smuggler. And we're gonna be going and taking the galaxy by storm. So join me next week where we're going to go and solve all of Dantooine's problems and get as much pay as we can in the meantime. So thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel. I hope you've enjoyed this series as much as I've enjoyed making it, because I certainly have been. And thank you so much also for being a patron if you are one. It means the world to me that you're willing to help support this stream and help kind of keep the channel on its feet. Like, thank you so much. I don't deserve you. You're wonderful people, and thank you so much for just sharing this journey with me on the Uncivilized Run. So thank you so much. And until next video watching me, I've seen you next. I'll see you there.